I'd like to share with you a reading from a book I've written entitled The Power in You, Discovering Treasures of the Hidden Self. It is a book that enlightens, awakens, and heals as it inspires you to see life differently. Before I continue with the reading, I'd like to let you know that throughout this book I've used the word man not to connote gender, but rather to refer to all of mankind, that is, including both male and female. So I'll now share with you a reading from Chapter 7, O Precious One, Create an Inspiring Environment. Man's environment is his ongoing influence on earth. It shapes him and molds him into who he thinks he is, whether or not he is conscious of it. Man therefore needs to be ever watchful over his environment and never take it for granted, for daily he becomes what it tells him to be. Every day in the satchel of his life, man carries his three closest companions: his physical environment, his thoughts, and his influences. All these make up his daily environment. With no separation between them, it is said that man is a product of his environment, but what also holds true is that man's environment is a product of himself, and his energy is the energy of his environment. What is important for man to know is that if he tunes into his environment and is intensely aware of his quality of his companions, he can actually use them to work for him and not against him, by creating an uplifting environment, by fostering elevated thoughts, and by choosing inspiring influences. Since these companions shape and mold him, what he projects as who he is and what he becomes, that is, how he defines himself, is determined by them. Thus man needs to be ever alert to the quality of their companionship. When he chooses his companions wisely, he does not carry them as a load on his shoulders, but holds them dearly in his heart, where he experiences their beauty and they his. Such a man gives opportunity to inspiration and to experiencing his limitless divine self and nature, as he lifts his spiritual energy by keeping company with higher energy levels of physical space, thoughts, and influences. I invite you now to visit my website, sandrarajpaul.com, and please go to the contact page after reading my book and drop me a few lines to let me know how this book and its messages have touched your life. I look forward to hearing from you.